Hi guys, Fernando here. I hope you're well. I've got another exercise video for you today. Today we're going to look at the chest and the triceps. So let's get to it. So for the chest, we're going to do push-ups. You're going to get on the ground and you're going to spread your hands. Think about your chest and then a bit more. So if you look at what I'm doing here, you can see my hands are not directly underneath me. They're out to the sides like this, okay? If I turn to the side, which is a very good view for you to have, I am on my knees here, and this makes it a bit easier for you. So if you're not accustomed to doing push-ups, you want to put your knees on the ground. To make this a bit more intense, you take the knees off the ground and your feet are apart, your legs are not together, spread them apart. It just gives you a bit more support as you do the exercise, okay? One of the things to be mindful of as you do this is not to arch your back. You see this a lot, and you know, this would be great if it was a Nicki Minaj video, but it's not. It's an exercise video, so keep those hips up, okay? Now, you breathe in as you go down, so you've got to bend your elbows, and you breathe out as you come up. My abdominals are nice and tight. They're supporting my lower back as I go down and up. With the knees on the ground, it's the same thing. Your chest goes towards the ground. Make sure your pelvis isn't touching the ground first. Down and up. So just like yesterday, we want to have about 12 to 15 reps. That's a good start if you're not accustomed to doing push-ups, doing regular exercise. And once again, you don't want that lower back arching. You don't want the bum high in the sky. You want to get the chest down towards the ground with a neutral back and spine, okay? So if I turn back to the front and you look at me from this angle here, it's down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. One more thing to be mindful of, if I turn back to the side now, is this. Sometimes some people start heading down and they do this. This is no good for a press up. Okay, you need to be off yourself a bit more, and you go down and up in this manner. So once you've done 12 to 15 of those, we'll give the chest a break by turning over to do some abdominal work. So for the abdominals, you can be on the ground, feet flat on the ground, feet and knees in line with the hips like mine are, and hands towards the ankles. So this is a really easy way of doing this exercise, okay? So head on the ground, you take a breath in, you breathe out, you come up, you don't have to lift high, and down. You breathe out, you come up, and down. Breathing out and up, and down. So keep those abdominals working. So you just want to get this area here contracting, draw the navel down, get your lower rib cage towards the pelvis, and back down. So you can see I'm not trying to lift high. This is something you see a lot of people trying to do because they think if they do it like this, they're going to get amazing abs and this is how it should be done. It's not. If you're not accustomed to doing forward flexion like this, abdominal work, this is an easy option here for you. So once again, you're just aiming to 12 to 15 of these. So once again, you breathe out as you come up, you breathe in as you go down. Once you've done that, you want to turn yourself back over. The chest should have been rested now, and you want to do those press-ups again. So you spread those hands, feet wide. Once again, abdominals are tucked, your back is nice and long, and you go down and up. So this time I'm not going to give as much teaching. I'm just going to focus on doing the press-ups. That's 3 and 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, and once again knees on the ground makes it easier. 8, up, 9, up, 10, up, 11, up, and 12. So we stop at 12, and if you're a bit like me, when you do exercising out and you get stuff in your hair, bits of leaves, bits of grass, listen, you're in your environment. It's great, just embrace it all and get on with your workout. All right, so once you've done about 2 to 3 sets of those, I've got a band. Okay, so just let me grab that really quickly. So, this is an amazing training tool. And if you've got it nearby, you don't even need to get off the ground. So once you've done your chest, you've done the bit of abs, you can work on your triceps, which is the back of the arm area here. So from the side view, I'm on the ground and I get into the box position. So if you look at my back once again, I'm not arching my lower back. I keep a neutral spine in this position here, so I'm not out like this. This, once again, is a bit odd. If you've got lower back problems, you don't want to be arching into the lower back like that, okay? So engage with the tummy and readjust your pelvic area so you are not arching. So you place the hand under the shoulder and the band under the hand. So hand under the shoulder, band under the hand. You take the band up with the other arm and look at where my elbow is. It's in line with my torso, okay? So you kick back 1, 2. So you breathe out as you kick the arm back, keeping that elbow high, so you don't want the elbow to drop down here. It's not this kind of movement. Your shoulder remains nice and fixed, and your elbow is the one that moves. Okay, so with your band, once again, we go into the kickbacks. So these little tricep kickbacks, excellent for toning the back of the arm. That area, lots of people say the bingo wings. Well, goodbye wings, hello superhero cape. Yeah, that's right. Once you tone up, you're gonna be strong enough. You can do all those things you want to do with your arms, like play tennis, like swim. So we're aiming to 12 of these. Once you've done these 12 tricep kickbacks, you're gonna put the band aside. We'll come back to this because we've got another side, okay? So we can give that a little bit of a break as we set ourselves back down on the ground to do those abdominals again. So keeping it really simple once again, there's no need to overwork it. You curl up and down. And I just love when I come up, just take a moment, don't be in a hurry to go back down, engage with the core and back down. So you can see I'm not pulling on my head and neck, and if you find that your neck hurts you a bit as you do a curl up, you can support with one hand behind the head like this, okay? And once again, keep that breath moving. Think of bringing the lower rib cage towards the pelvis. You don't need to crunch, okay? And back down. So you breathe out, breathe in. You breathe out, breathe in. So you want to do about 12 to 15 of these once again. And once you've done that, you want to do the other arm. So you get yourself back up, you take up your band, and you turn yourself around, box position once again. How do you know if it's good? Wrist underneath the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. So just get into that general area. So as long as you're not wide like this, that's going to look a bit odd trying to do it like that, okay? Once again, no Nicki Minaj butts. That's a different workout altogether. So we're here. Elbow comes up, tummy muscles are tucked, back long, and you kick back and in. Aiming for that golden 12 once again. So we're building strength here, okay? So you probably won't get to 20. This is why we're aiming for about 12 to 15 reps. So stick to that range. You kick back and in. And try not to pause, try not to rest whilst doing it. You want to keep the tension on the muscle for that 12 to 15 reps. Okay, so we're going to aim to do about 4 more here from now. So we'll go 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so there you have it, everyone. A simple chest, triceps, and a little bit of abs workout. So 2 sets to 3 sets, 12 to 15 reps for the chest. 2 sets to 3 reps, 3 sets, sorry, 12 to 15 reps for the triceps, and a bit of abdominals in between. You can do this. I believe in you. Let's do it. Go.